I've been excited to make this video for a while. I feel like it wasn't too long ago that we were making our build plan video, and now here we are X months later, and we have version 1 of our GX470 build complete. So therefore, welcome to my 2004 GX470 build walkthrough video. First, we're gonna start with probably my most asked question about my build, and that is, what tires am I running? These are Toyo Open Country RT Trails in 285, 75, 17. They've been great so far. These are wrapped on a 1552 Range HD in 17/8. I love my tire setup. I was originally gonna go with SSWs, but I kind of wanted to switch it up because everyone runs them. I love them, but then I found these and I'm pretty happy I went with them. Inside the wheel, I have GX460 brakes on my 470. Those were pretty easy. They just bolt right up. For these wheels, I had to run a pretty aggressive body mount shop. I just have it opened up right now. I have the bracket to weld it. Just haven't gotten around it, to be honest. The lift I'm running is Dobinson's all the way around, and it is long travel in the rear, 3 inches front and back. And it's just the normal Dobinson's lift, not the MMR or IMS, just the baseline one, and it does amazing. For upper control arms, I'm running the Freedom Off-Road fakes on eBay. They're the same exact manufacturer as Freedom Off-Road. They're just not branded, so you can get them for stupid cheap. And then for front and rear, I am running extended brake lines. I forgot the website. It's like a 4Runner Tacoma website. And then for upper and lower links in the rear, I am also running the Freedom Off-Road eBay dupes. I'm pretty sure they're the same exact thing. You can get them for 1/4 of the price on eBay. So that's what I'm running, and I take this thing on some pretty crazy trails so far, and it has done wonderful. And that goes for the pan hard kit as well. I'm running the fake Freedom Off-Road one. Next up, the grill I'm running is the TRD Lexus grill. You can get it from kind of anywhere online. I think I'm gonna switch it up and get the F Sport style grill for the Lexus soon. Because don't get me wrong, this grill looks good, but I feel like with the F Sport grill, it would look a lot more aggressive. And then for headlights, just stock headlights. Sadly, this one started condensating and I don't know how. So I don't know how I'm gonna fix that, but we're gonna have to figure something out. And then for my snorkel, you're not gonna believe where it's from. eBay, once again, knockoff Dobinson's 4x4 snorkel, same exact thing, just no branding. Probably saved close to $1,000, if not more, in buying eBay dupe parts, and from my experience, they serve their purpose and do me pretty good. Now we're gonna move into the interior of the GX. For the interior, I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I just kind of made it more modernized, I guess. Like, we got the flat bottom leather steering wheel, and then wrapped all the trim pieces in black, except for the infotainment trim that is in a nice silver. And then I have my aux beam control panel tucked in there as well. And then we have a dash cover from dash.com. And I'm running WeatherTech floor mats, probably my favorite interior mod, because I hate having dirty carpets, and these keep all the dirt out, thankfully. I do have some fun stuff in the rear, and that's where we're gonna go to next. In the rear of the GX, I have some of my favorite mods I've done to this car, and that is my drop-down table and the drawer system that I actually just finished building yesterday. These are probably some of the things that I use the most and I think are the most beneficial towards my build. Like this drop-down table here, I think it maybe costed me about 70 bucks to build, and it serves its purpose because this is where I put my grill when I go camping. And honestly, parts when I'm installing and need somewhere to put them, they go either here or on top of my drawers. The build plans that I used were from GX Basecamp. I did a little bit of modification to those build plans, but ultimately came up with this. And then for my drawers, I built these from scratch. I used a lot of people's drawer builds for reference, but ultimately I made my own blueprints. There's a video coming out on this soon. They're super cool. They're fully lockable. They have a lockable paddle latch on them, and then they have 250-pound drawer slides on them. That's not going anywhere. Same with this side. Super happy with how they turned out, and they serve a great purpose. And then on the sides, I built these little flip up things to store more stuff in the side, and so it looks flush with the whole rear of the car. I'm still building the sleeping platform for the winter time, The wintertime build of this is gonna be sweet. It's practically gonna be a house on wheels. And real quick, before we continue on with the walkthrough, all of these modifications that you see are gonna be on a build sheet that I will share in the description of this video. Some companies I do have discount codes for, so if you want some discounts on some parts, make sure to use those. Now we can talk about the lights and accessories that I have on the rig. We'll start out with the lights first. These are from Auxbeam. They have this nice yellow DRL that I put on all the time when I'm driving because I think it looks pretty cool. And then they have these side shooters. So these are honestly probably the brightest light that I have on this setup. And then up top, I have a light bar, just your normal 40-inch light bar. And if you come around to the front, I have these 2 pod lights that are also from Auxbeam. These both have fog light lenses on them. One's amber and one's white. So if it's ever snowing, raining, hard visibility, the amber ones will come in handy. And then I just installed some rock lights on this from McTuning. Pretty cool if you ask me. I feel like I'm in GTA putting lights on this car because underglow is, I don't know, I feel like it's nostalgic to me. That's really about it for the lights. I don't really plan on putting more lights on it anytime soon because I feel like I already have too many. And now for accessories, this is my Sanheima 270-degree freestanding awning. I've honestly only got to use it once or twice, and now it's becoming fall/wintertime in Colorado, so the sun's really not too hot anymore. So I do not know if I'm going to still have this on during the wintertime, because I feel like in the cold, it would just be a pain to put out and put back in. And then for my tent, you're not going to believe this. It's actually from Temu. It is the Roof Nest knockoff tent. And honestly, for 1/3 of the price of the Roof Nest, it's completely worth it in my mind. It's got a nice slim profile. It does weigh a lot. That's the only downside. I think my tent weighs 154 pounds, which is kind of absurd. But that is going to be taken off soon for the wintertime because we have the sleeping platform coming in clutch. And then both of these are mounted on a Victory 4x4 roof rack. For drivetrain, everything is stock gears, no lockers, none of that stuff. I do plan on doing lockers in the future because there has been some instances that I have not had lockers and I was on the trail and lockers would have made the experience 10 times easier. But when I do lockers, I want to go different gears and then bigger tires. So that's going to be a whole thing. A lot of planning needed for that, but it's in the playbook. All right. It's in the playbook. Nothing done to the engine too. I guess snorkel, if you want to count that as an intake. And then I just have my Auxbeam control panel mounted up in the engine bay. And that's really about it. If you made it this far, make sure you do your maintenance before you do any modification. Number one thing to worry about before doing all this fun stuff to your car, because you don't want your car to break down when you do all that fun stuff. I guess we can go over some quick build plans for the future. I'm currently building this thing out for the winter time. I plan to do a lot of winter traveling. I'm a big snowboarder, so I'm gonna be out in the mountains a lot, doing some weekend trips, week trips, maybe longer trips. So right now it's gonna be pretty cool for the winter time. I'm gonna be living inside of this thing, diesel heater, fridge, power station. I'm pretty excited for it. I've never camped inside of my car. I've always been in a rooftop tent, so it's gonna be a new experience. But when that is done, when my winter build is done, I plan on making another video about my wintertime setup. I think that's really it for this install. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting, but I don't think there is. Oh, speakers. I changed all the speakers out, and I'm not gonna lie, this thing bumps. I don't know what they are, but I did make a video on it. So if you wanna watch that video, I'll put it in one of the corners. I have no clue which one. Pretty good video if you ask me. If you have any recommendations for mods that I should do, please let me know, because I always love ideas and it's kind of hard to pinpoint stuff to do when there's so much stuff on the internet. So if you have any ideas for the rig, drop them down below. Nonetheless, I'm pretty pumped on where this thing has came to. I think it was 3-4 months ago, we were just thinking about building this thing. And now 3-4 months later, we're here and it's built and it's honestly a blast. I love taking this thing anywhere because I'm pretty confident it will make it anywhere I take it. Thanks for watching my Lexus GX build walkthrough. And I hope you come along for the ride building this thing up, because we're just getting started. If you made it this far, hit the red button. We'll see you guys in the next video. Drive safe.